The Kalamazoo train station is an important historical landmark both for the city of Kalamazoo and rail transportation in America. It was first built in 1873 and became an important stop on the line from Detroit to Chicago. Today, the Kalamazoo train station serves as an important intermodal transit hub for the city of Kalamazoo, being the city's primary bus station, in addition to the train station, now served by Amtrak.
As I think about the train station and I think about its importance in connecting us to other communities, the first things that come to mind for me are Chicago and Detroit, because those are the direct routes that our students are able to take.
I'm from Ann Arbor, which is about an hour and a half on the highway or about 2 hours on the train. I wanted a different experience and to not be so close to my family, but it has been very nice to have them only be an hour and a half away.
I moved 15 minutes away from home, so I live in Kalamazoo, and I've lived here my whole life. It kind of feels like I'm not super close to where my parents are, so I like it. I didn't have that much homesickness my first year at all.
If I'm from Chicago and I'm a first-year student, I'm not allowed to have a car. How do I get to see my family? How do I get home for my mom's birthday, right? That train's integral, right? It's affordable, it's mass transit. I think it's beneficial to the environment that we increase train usage. You can be in Detroit or Chicago in a couple of hours on the train. Knowing our students, that means they probably can get a little homework done on their way, rather. I know what our students do in their spare time. I want them to have a little more fun, but on the train I think it's a good time to read a book or do a project or write a paper.
The train is nice because you don't have to drive. You can sit back in your seat. I got a lot of homework done on the train, which would make my weekends at home nicer.
I actually really like the train because it goes super fast and you can just look out the window and do nothing, so it's not like you're driving and trying not to get into a car crash or anything. Yeah.
Across the old line, you're now going the station. Watch your step coming down.
Train's great. It's going to get you long distances really quickly and at a fairly reasonable price.
Amtrak offers student discounts, which may make tickets more attractive to students. And if you purchase them in advance, they can be reasonably priced. I've taken the train home several times. Without the train station, getting home would definitely have been harder for me. I think to an extent that the train station is part of Kalamazoo College student life because it is a transit option that many people use to come and go to the college or to go to events in places like Chicago or Detroit.
Once they walk across those bricks, as you hear President Gonzalez say, it forever changes their families' lives. And I think that's the beauty of this type of place, right? That's dedicated to bringing people from diverse backgrounds and diverse places.
I can get dropped off at the train station and then just go. So, yeah, it's nice to know it's there.